Hey, what's up guys? As promised, I said I would be doing some live report videos and then put a giveaway at the end of the video, so this is the first installment of that, and hopefully I'll be doing these like every month or so. No promises there, but I will definitely keep them rolling consistently because I've been holding on to these things for months, some years, and I know I keep saying, hey, I'm going to do giveaways, and I haven't. So here's me making good on my promise so far of doing a giveaway. So I won't be doing live reports like this for every live I go to. I will still try to do written ones for some of the more recent ones, or the ones I'm not doing giveaways for, or ones I think that are interesting at least. And there might be some that don't have giveaways attached to them, but I feel like since they're so old, I might as well just do a video and insert interesting things that I like filmed or took pictures of. Okay, so this one is probably the oldest of giveaways. This one comes from Oni-Con 2014, and back in the day when LiveJournal was the place to be, I used to do con reports. So I'll probably be reading off my list of things that I wanted to mention on my LiveJournal that happened during the convention in my live report. So, and I will put some pictures right here, and I will also have concert pictures on my blog below the video if you're watching it off my blog, and you can click them and enlarge them and look at them because I thought my pictures look pretty awesome. But if you're my friend on Facebook, then I will upload them there because I haven't done that yet, and I know it's been like 4 years now, and I'm just horrible with the uploads apparently, but we're changing that. So let's get started into this. So Oni-Con 2014, it was held at the Galveston Convention Center, St. Louis, on the seawall, and I forgot what year. I think this might have been like their third year or something. I could be wrong. I'll probably put a correction on the video. But it was an interesting time for 2014 because I was working, my Maja and I, my mom, I call her Maja, we are a team when it comes to my cosplays. She is an amazing seamstress, and I am not. I am still learning. So we work together as a team, as I can do a lot of crafting and planning and visualizing how things are put together, while she knows how to execute anything that has to do with sewing, but she can't like envision it. So together we make a really good team. So my new cosplay for that year was Renji from Bleach. And I was super excited because I've been reading a lot of Bleach manga, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta do Renji. It was either him or I think it's Urahara, the guy with the hat. And I put something on my Facebook saying, so which character should I be, this one or this one? And ultimately I did Renji. Well, unfortunately around that time, one of my aunts passed away in Kansas. So my mom, God bless her, I love her so much, she decided to take what was left of my costume with her and flew off to Kansas before my dad and I met up with her. And I won't go into details with the family stuff, but we rushed back down to Texas for the con. They dropped me off, and I got there, according to my book, around 6:30. Because I really, really wanted to see Ganglion in concert. So it was just really odd going into a convention without a costume on. And I just didn't care at this point. I just was so excited, and I was just, I don't know, a lot of mixed emotions, because I was like, because of losing a a close aunt, and then just having to travel from Kansas to Texas. We drove practically because my dad doesn't really fly. We drive up there. So that was interesting. So I'm going to be referring to my notes. So, notes. So I ran into some friends. So shout out to Sam, Jennifer, and Shindo. And I also ran into Anne, shout out to her, and apparently Tetsuko, Hope, and Ba. And I also saw Lauren. So shout out to all of you guys. So it was nice seeing you, 4 years ago. I know I've seen you guys, like, a lot sooner than then, but that's what it says. So I waited in line with Tetsuko and her cousin and Ba, and we were really excited about seeing it and seeing Ganglion. It was the first time of seeing them, and I'm a casual fan of theirs. I know enough, like, I know their music a little bit. I probably can't list off any titles right off the top of my head right now, but I was trying to learn, like, their names and stuff, because all I knew was Oni, the singer, the vocalist. So I was pretty psyched, and I was happy that Babel Entertainment, the group that brought Ganglion to Oni-Con that year, brought a female visual K-band, because female visual K-bands don't really get a lot of exposure or or love, and there's just not many of them, so I really appreciate, seeing more female VK bands make it over to the US. So the live was pretty awesome, and I really enjoyed it. They were very enthusiastic and interactive and talked to us, and it had a pretty good spot in the crowd. It was somewhere like in the middle. There were some very over-enthusiastic fanboys just jamming, I don't know what they were doing. They were like jumping along, dancing, just doing little, I don't know. I was not expecting the small little group of over-enthusiastic fanboys, but, I don't want to rain on their parade. I just thought it was interesting, so it was fun kind of watching them enjoy the concert while, enjoying it myself. So at the time, I had this new phone. It's not my new phone anymore. This is it. My old phone. But at the time, 4 years ago, this was my new phone. So I knew it took incredible pictures, but I never, filmed anything on it at a concert. And boy, were the results when I got home and listened to it very, very disappointing. The audio is very garbled and distorted. It's not good. Originally, when I wanted to talk about this live, I was going to overlay the song they were playing over the video to make up for the bad audio, and I may or may not do that post, so I guess you'll find out when I edit it, and I'll find out myself what I'll do. But I was kind of disappointed that the video didn't really turn out well sound-wise. Visually, it looked great. There was a lot of people in the crowd, and I'm pretty sure not a lot of them have heard of Ganglion, but that's the beauty about anime conventions. You have free will to go into the concert, check a new artist out, and see whether you like them or not. And I had the opportunity to do that with Phantasmagoria at Oni-Con in 2004, 2005. I've never heard of their music, but I was like, why not? Let's give them a shot, and I ended up loving them. I wish I did that in 2004 for Cyclist Shim, but I just was not into J-Rock back then, or Visual K. I was just some newbie getting into anime and mangas and cosplay, so whatever. Well, now they're together again, so maybe I'll have another chance to see them. I don't know. Anyway, So my friend Angeline, which you've seen in videos, she joined us in the crowd and she was enjoying, of course, those over-enthusiastic fanboys and just pumping our fists and dancing along and swaying our hands to the slower songs and all of that, just enjoying the overall, like, enthusiasm and charisma of these lovely young women and just watching their talent and just kind of oogling their outfits because I like looking at costumes and stuff and I like their style. Oni is in that like danso fashion type, like the androgynous kind of feel, and that's kind of like my aesthetic, or my aesthetic goal at least. So that was pretty cool. So after the show, we left and we kind of, not really rushed, but we made a beeline toward where the autographs would be, and of course I saw some cosplayers and took some pictures and saw my friends and they took a picture of me and blah blah blah. I might throw that in there, I'm not sure, pictures. So, Babel Entertainment had a thing where if you buy $50 worth of things, you get a picture with the band. And being the person that I am, that loves to support bands, especially if they're there, if I'm attending their show, I go over the quota most of the time. I usually buy almost everything that's there, and now I am notorious with, I think his name is Michael or something. No, his name is Bill. Sorry. I think I'm notorious with Bill, who works for Babel or volunteers. I'm not sure. Not going to confirm. But every time I come to the table, he's like, you there. Every time they come by. And I'm always like, are you ready? Okay, I want this, two of those, that. I'm that person. And it's fun to do that. And I don't just do that to, like, the staff of Babel, but I do that at other places too, and other tables. I'm pretty sure, like, Jeanette, hey, you got to deal with me doing that, and Haley, and your staff, you guys got to deal with me with the whole, I want these things, all of these things, especially if there's an incentive, like, as well, like an extra perk of, other than just supporting the artist, you get to, like, take a picture or something with them. So, according to my notes, I spent about $90, and I probably bought some more stuff, I think. So, according to my notes, it says that Oni liked my phone case, my little cheetah print purple phone case, and I said that the group was super sweet, because they really were. They were so nice. And apparently I talked a little bit to Shion, so he is in charge of Babel Entertainment. He runs the whole thing. So after that, I had to go since I didn't have a car or any way to like get anywhere, Bob took me to Walmart and we picked up some things, and then I stayed up with Maja and worked on my stupid sword, or Bankai if you like, you know, Bleach and all. It didn't, Faja and I had a time with that. We wanted it to be retractable, because I saw a tutorial and I thought that was super cool, but he had problems cutting the PVC pipe so it would be able to have that sliding function, but he was kind of determined to like try it again later. But my sword turned out awesome, as you can see in the pictures, so and I ended up kind of passing out, so Maja kind of ended up staying up and doing some stuff too, so once again, I love you. I know you won't see this, but I love you. But yeah, so it turned out okay. I liked carrying it around. I felt pretty badass, like, walking around like this huge sword on me. And my cousin, who has been doing my wigs, kind of did my wig at the last minute. She did it like the day of when I needed it, and it didn't turn out the way she wanted, so she was kind of disappointed. And my former neighbor, he made stencils for my tattoos, which ended up being too big. So a lot of mishaps, but the costume looked fine. I mean, you wouldn't have known. There were like other little problems that, but of course Masha's end was like, it was perfect. So because my cousin did my wig all at the last minute, and I was looking forward to going to this Bleach photo shoot because I've never gone to a group photo shoot meet thing before, because I never really dress up as anything that's popular at the time or would have a group of people, so I ended up missing that, and apparently I missed this Walking Dead panel, and I did not get to go to the Ganglion Q&A. So don't expect a Q&A post, because I didn't go, sadly. I did make it to the second autograph session, and it says that Sagata, Eevee, and Vivi were very impressed with my sword, and I remember that because I went through the line, and I probably bought more stuff, I'm not sure. And I got them signed, and they're really like, oh, this is huge, this is a really good sword, and I offered it to them like this, like if they wanted to hold it or something, and they're like, oh no, they were kind of scared of it, so I thought that was really cute. After that, it looks like I checked out the dealer's room, probably bought some stuff there. This is Saturday, by the way. I went to the Junko Q&A with Shindo, Angel, and Sam, which is the voice actor for Naruto and the original Hunter x Hunter. There was apparently 100 questions about Naruto, because everybody had questions about Naruto. I know she's had, I looked up beforehand, apparently she's done so many other work, so not a lot of people asked. I mean, there were a few sprinkled questions of other anime she's worked on aside from Naruto, but everybody likes Naruto, I guess. Then they gave us a sneak peek of the final Naruto project. Of course, we know we have Boruto and some other stuff, so I don't think Naruto's going anywhere. Then there was an autograph section with Junko. I'm not a fan of hers. I mean, I'm sure she does great work. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of hers because I dislike her. It's just more of like, I'm not familiar with her work very much. But I have a friend who loves Hunter x Hunter, so they had like a set kind of thing where you would get an A1 board and a t-shirt she designed and a picture of her, and she would autograph it, and it was like a good little bundle. I'll show you a picture of it, and I sent that to my friend, so she now has it. Let's see. So I guess for some reason I still didn't have a car or vehicle or something, because apparently I bummed a ride with a friend and her husband. Then I saw some other friends, it looks like. And then Sunday, of course, is usually like your pretty chill day. Everything's kind of like discounted and whatnot. And they had like another Q&A for Junko, so there were a little less Naruto questions, but still, like, a good chunk of them were Naruto questions. So anyway, Ganglion Live was pretty awesome. I loved it. They gave us so much energy. There was a good, like, receiving and giving of energy. I really love that about lives. Any band that, like, doesn't give the same amount of energy or more than the crowd gives them is not a very good live, and I've been to one like that. But I would love to see them again. Right now, they're currently in an indefinite hiatus currently, and I'm hoping that it, like, they come back. That would be great, because they were doing a lot of interesting, different things than visual K, like, female visual K bands were doing. And for me, since I'm having kind of like this love-hate relationship with Exist Trace's current, like, direction with their music, Ganglion was kind of giving me everything that I think that Exist Trace is missing. So anyway, so let me show you the things that I bought at that table. One of them used to be on my wall, like, right above here, but in the process of me moving my, like, shifting and changing posters, because when you see videos, you see that, like, Phantasmagoria is, like, right in the middle, and if you see older videos, they used to be on the side above me, above my Miko Suzuhiru name, and Ganglion was up there, but and I got a Mardalis poster signed, and then I put it in a frame, and then I guess a little OCD, I liked symmetry, so I was like, let me move Phantasmagoria over, and then I'll put the two ladies, well, I know Mardalis is not a full female band, but they're female fronted. I wanted to put the two of them on either side of Phantasmagoria, and in the process of putting them up, one poster fell, then the other poster followed, or one fell, and then I just decided to take the other one down because clearly I did not hammer it in the wall properly. So eventually I will get this poster back up, but this is what it looks like, all framed up. It's autographed. So I'm glad to have these. Yeah, anytime I get an autographed poster, I like to frame it. So, in hopes in my mind that it'll just, last forever. But yeah, so that's what that looks like. I also like the little messages, even though I can't read this. Someone should translate this for me. But it's above the I love you. And Evie always has, like, the cutest little cat. I don't know if you can see that. So I also got a booklet which has it's an official fan book, and it has all the stuff that's in it. Q&As, little interviews, like, just little things about them. And it has, of course, pictures of members inside. And unfortunately, I can't read anything because it's all in Japanese. So if someone, like, wants to translate it for me, that'd be cool. Apparently they have stuff about like what's in the album and stuff. So they also had these clear folders. So I thought that was cool. So this is like all of them. I haven't used it yet. It's still in the plastic if you can't tell by the glare. But Maybe one day I will, or I probably might just keep it in the plastic. The only clear folder I really use is my During Grade 1 I got with Marrow of a Bone album, like pre-order from CD Japan. I don't know. I also got, I think this is this is a mini album. It has 6 tracks. It's Infinity. So, I have listened to it despite it being in the plastic. If I can keep the plastic intact and it has this lovely like folding sticky like envelope kind of thing, then I usually take the album out and like listen to it, and when I'm done I'll put it back in the plastic. So yeah, so that's the Infinity Mini. Here's the back. Maybe I did get the sign. No, I think I just got the poster sign. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at this album in a while. Probably since I, like, got it 4 years ago. Apparently I didn't get it signed. So, inside has the lyrics. So, yeah, there's no autograph or anything. I just got the, poster signed. And then the fan book for a friend signed. And also they had a group of checkies. This was before I was like really heavy into collecting checkies. And they were supposed to put all 4 members like in a group, but they messed up like the last 2 groups. So they both have like doubles of like one girl, which makes me sad because I don't want them to feel like I got 2 of this person and not you, and I don't like you. So it's nothing like that. If any of you are watching, like, from Ganglion, I didn't purposely like get 2 of the same person. They just didn't fix the pack right. So right now they're in a binder with all my other checkies, so this is them. I'm just gonna cut it out. So that's the 4 checkies I got. I thought they were pretty cute. I think they were taken in Texas, because there's one with like some cows, and I like the I love milk. That's so cute. So yeah, so that's the checkies I got. So now for what you all been waiting for. The giveaway! Yay! So, as I said, Ganglion currently is in an indefinite hiatus, so probably getting things from them or by them that are autographed are gonna be a little harder to find, because I think they are kind of a lesser known group. I could be wrong, so this is gonna be something special. So they had 2 different clear folders, and I bought both of them. And one of them is autographed. Yay! So I will put a picture of it on my blog so you can have a better look of what this clear folder looks like. That's signed, and it's in the plastic. Despite it being a little ripped on the bottom, the plastic, that is, the folder is perfectly intact. So, how do you enter the giveaway? So, if you are watching this on YouTube, you have to be, 1, subscribed to my channel, and you can leave a comment below saying, I love Ganglion! If you are watching this on my blog, you don't have to follow my blog, but if you want to, you can. But leave a comment below on this post saying, I love Ganglion. If you are watching this on Tumblr, share the post on Tumblr and just put, I love Ganglion. For those who are serious about winning this Ganglion clear folder that is signed by all 4 of them, you can get extra chances. All you have to do is go on my Patreon, and there are 2 different tiers. One of them will give you 1 extra chance to win, and another tier will give you 2 chances to win. So that will give you a total of 3 chances to win, because I know you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and you will actually put I love Ganglion below, and that'll give you your 3 chances or your 2 chances. No pressure to go on Patreon, but that's just for those who really want this clear folder that's signed by them. And I will end the giveaway at whatever date I put below, because I don't know when I'm actually posting this video. And then after that date, I will announce the winner, and I guess the following video, and I will contact them and I will ship this off to them. So there you go. So those are the rules. Just remember to put I love Ganglion in the comments below here, or in my blog, or in Tumblr. And I will put all my links below so you can find all of those. Except probably my Tumblr. Thank you guys for bearing with me on my first little live report of Oni-Con from 2014 and the concert with Ganglion, and I wish everybody luck on the giveaway, and I'm super excited that I'm finally doing this, and hopefully I will have another one for next month for another mystery artist that I will be giving something away from. Everybody take care. Thank you guys for all your support, and until next time, peace.